Texas Open Meeting Act, section 551.043 of the Texas Government Code. Item number 3, which is pledge to the United States flag, the Texas flag, and the moment flag.
This evening we're going to celebration from the Union Elementary of the Allegiance and the Pledge of Allegiance. We have Karen for Brian, daughter of the Sarah Lewis, and Avery Lewis, daughter of the Sarah Lewis, and Chris Lopez.
So we have a motion by Mr. Van Loan, is there a second? We have a second by Mr. Zamora. Any discussion? All in favor? Aye. Any opposed? Motion carries. Going to move on to item number 5, which is public comment, and this time there is no one signed up. So we will go on to item 6, which is the superintendent's report. Dr. Jimmy.
Good evening, members of the board, members of the audience. Today is the day 8 at ISD. Our last meeting before the students go out for break, so we have a lot of student recognition. We want to thank all the families that are out there with the students. Thank you so much for being here as we are very proud to recognize them. We will start with the auditorium and celebratory announcement, and that will be announced by the principal, Dr. Kumar. Congratulations to both Diego and Lucas. We can't wait for their speeches on graduation night. Next, we'd like to, if it's okay, Mr. President, I'd like to move some of these recognitions up because of other, because of other commitments. So we'd like to now recognize our 23-24 Special Olympics participants, and we have Dr. Mendieta to do that presentation.
Good evening. I'm Dr. Mendieta, Director of Special Education. Thank you for being here this evening. We're going to go ahead and honor our Special Olympics participants for the 23-24 school year that includes rowing and track and field. So the Special Olympics strives to create a better world by fostering the acceptance and inclusion of all by shifting focus to where athletes can do, not what they can't do. So we're going to go ahead and start off. Everybody out? Our sophomore Jordan Alexander.
So we could take a picture. Which one? There's somewhere on it. Good job, buddy. Christian, I guess you could sit them down back to Scoot up a little bit. Come on. Way to go, Cowboys! Good job. You stand right there next to Marco. This is internal. Scoot up a little bit. Right here. Right there. Good job. Good job. Here, just stand there next to me.
County Hall.
Just stay at one. Here, baby, this is for you. Congratulations. Smile for the mom. I know all the time. We're going to take a whole picture of everybody.
Move a little bit this way. Awesome. Move it right here. We'll just take one picture. Come on, let's move a little bit. Awesome. Congratulations. We're here with you for the little picture. Oh, you're welcome. So proud of you all. Good job. addition, the golf regional qualifiers, and our high school girls basketball. So, Coach Shumpus.
Y'all all need to stay right here. Look at the chairs right here. One right here.
I'm Coach Ramos, I'm head girls basketball coach, and I'm here along with my assistant coach, Coach Tasha Valdez. We will be recognizing our 2023-2024 varsity lady pilots who finished off their season with a 23-14 season record. They are also by district champs and area finalists. First, we have Alice Martinez, who is a sophomore, and she got 17 all district. Next, we have Tina America Leyva, who is all district academic, first team all district, and honorable mention all South Texas. Next, we have June Leyva, who is all district all academic, first team all district, and third team all South Texas. Next, we have Julian Paula Teixeira, who is all district all academic, second team all district, and junior. Next, we have freshman Isabella Vasquez, who also received all district academic. Next, we have freshman Emily Valdez,
Next one is Junior Hills Demarcus. Hayden was the district offensive MVP. She was first team All-Star Texas, and she was also TABC 4A All-Region. Next we have sophomore Zachary Lover. Who is also all-district All-Region. Next, we have freshman Alexa Rodriguez, who was all-district All-Region. Next, we have Adeline Garcia, freshman, all-district All-Academic. Next, we have senior Brianna Parsons, all-district All-Academic. Next, we have senior Lorraine Hunter. And senior Abigail Rivera. This is a very high.
The next group of students that we will be recognizing is our science fair state participants.
The Coastal Bend Regional Science Fair, sponsored by Texas A&M University Corpus Christi, was held on February 9th for secondary students. Of those regional contestants, 6 students represented Dallas ISD in state competition held at Texas A&M University College Station on March 23rd. We are so proud of our students and their accomplishments. Special thanks to our sponsors, who are going to come help us here in a minute, Samantha Garza and Mr. Roger Gomez, and parents for giving their time and support to assist our students in the development and presentation of science, technology, engineering, and or math research. So students, as I call your name, Noah Rosenbaum, Matthew King, Nicholas Garcia, Adriana Torres, Julian Olivo, and Chloe Valdez. As really quickly, I would like to recognize Chloe Valdez. She earned 2 special awards at the regional competition. She received the Thermo Fisher Award in the form of $250 in prize money to continue her scientific pursuits, and also the Port of Corpus Christi Future Problem Solvers Award. Congratulations.
Medina will be continuing recognition on the State History Day participants.
National History Day, or NHG, reaches half a million students each year via its International Student History Contest. NHG's core program is its competition in which students in grades 6 through 12 choose a topic and dive deeply into the past by conducting extensive research in libraries, archives, and museums. They then present their conclusions and evidence through papers, exhibits, performances, documentaries, or websites, moving through a series of contest levels where they are evaluated by professional historians and educators. This year, Regional History Fair Day was held on February 10th at the University of Texas, Rio Grande Valley. We had 4 students from Alice ISD qualify for State History Fair Day, which was held on April 20th at the University of Texas at Austin. Students, as I call your names, Alexis Alvarado, Aaron Espinosa, Aiden Diaz, and Carlos Rodriguez.
We now have Ms. Elena Garcia that will be recognizing students who advanced to state competition in the Business Professionals of America.
Good evening, members.
Good evening, Dr. Camino, members of the board, and members of the audience. The first group of acknowledgments from CTE this evening is our business professionals of America students at the Benz State. These students are pursuing careers in business and are getting a chance to develop leadership skills and making connections that last a lifetime. The first student we'd like to recognize is Emily Fryer. She placed third at regionals and advanced to state. Intermediate word processing and advanced to state. She placed second at regionals and advanced to county and qualified for state. And we have Ethan Freeman, who placed fourth at regionals and advanced to state and advanced to county.
the state, and TAFE, the Association of Future Educators.
Our hope for tomorrow is opportunity to say is happy because of our being our future educators. TAFE proudly supports the work of students who would like to pursue a degree in education or a career in education. This year we had 4 students advance to state competition. They were all in the elementary level interactive bulletin board, and the students received blue ribbons in the area and then advanced to state were Gabriela Balboa, Alexandria Vasquez, Alea Camus,
Again, our CTE programs continue to excel in ISD. We will be recognizing students who advanced to the State Skills USA.
Let me let my people know the order they're going to be in. The first group is Devin Bush's group. The second group is James Schiff's group. Then Ms. Aguilar, Ms. Renner, Ms. Vasquez, and Mr. Ferrino. So that way you know the order. Skills USA is a partnership of students, teachers, and industry working together to ensure that America has a skilled workforce. Skills USA helps each student excel with leadership skills, technical skills, and occupationally related skills. The first 2 students that we'd like to represent are Anthony Olivo and Dana Shanks. They placed first as a team at the district and advanced to state in urban search and rescue. Here we go, Jenna. Okay, we're going to do them all first. Okay, keep going, guys. The second group is in automotive trades. We have Mr. David Schiff, David and Darian. Darian Livonia and Darian, Darian Livonia and Darian Sanchez. Darian is first in district and qualified for a state in trade schools, automotive trade schools and education, and Darian plays second in district and qualified for state in automotive trades and tool lighting. Ms. Aguilar, can you come up here, please? Okay. Okay. In medical terminology, the following students advanced to state, and we had Antonio Valdez placed first at district. Emily Villaneda placed third. Dana Solis. Allison Ramirez. Brianna Parsons. Amanda Salinas. Leslie Hernandez. And then we have a team of four who placed second in the Health Knowledge Bowl District and advanced the stage. The 14 members were Elizabeth Albania, Eli Walker, David Gonzalez, and Antonio Rodriguez. Mr. Winterbottom. This year, Mr. Winterbottom is teaching an EMT class, and 5 students were in the class, all competed and did very well. And you see them dressed in their attire because they're working on their clinical rotations right now, plus the ambulance rotations as well. First of all, we have Jonathan Latham, who plays first in first aid CPR. We had 2 teams competing in emergency medical technician teams. We had a team with Elite Rosses and Sonny Jimenez who plays first at district. Then we had a team with Brianna Torres-Murillo and Dana Solis who plays second at district and advanced to state. Ms. Vasquez had 2 students compete in basic healthcare skills. At district, we had Brooklyn Benavides who plays first and advanced to state. And who plays second place and advanced to state. The last team that competed for Skills USA was Mr. Victor Gordino's esports team. The team of 3 placed first at district. The members were Enrique Garcia IV, supported by CTE and the encouragement that they give us. And thank you, parents, as well.
Thank you so much, and we continue to expand our CTE programs, so thank you, Ms. Garcia. We're now going to recognize students who participated in Destination Imagination at the state level. Ms. Redmond.
Imagination, or DI, is a project-based, student-driven program that teaches students to be innovative problem solvers using science, technology, engineering, arts, and mathematics, or STEAM. Teams of students collaborate, think outside the box, and create unique solutions to one of 7 different challenges in preparation for a fun problem-solving competition. DRE reinforces the core seeds of communication, collaboration, critical thinking, and creativity. Student teams from Alice ISD compete at the regional level on February 24th, and 7 teams from 4 different campuses qualified for state competition that took place on April 12th and 13th in Arlington, Texas. We are so proud of our DI competitors and all of their accomplishments. Special thanks to team managers and parents for all their support and dedication to our leaders of tomorrow. We're going to start with Alice High School teams. Lucas Walker. Jamie Burton. Megan Salinas. Nina Walker. Tommy Alvisi. Michael Lewis. Chevy Moreno. Michelle Hong. Isaiah Window. Audrina Willis. And Stephen Hall. Our women's teams are next. Next are women's students, Cyrus Amado, Casey Bell, Bethany Rodriguez, Millie Pena, Madison Malone, Carol Smith, Mariah Willis, Sarah Garcia, Stephanie Gray, Joe Urbina, Jacob Velasquez, Lola Palmer, Jenna Torres, and Linda Rose. And now our leading elementary state qualifiers. Gabrielle Charles. Lorenzo Ian. Isabella Grayson. Anna Bonner. Jeremiah Luzon. Gina Olivares, and Sarah Olivares.
Thank you, Ms. Whitmer, and thank you to all students participating in Destination Imagination. We now have Coach Castellano recognizing our athletic trainers and senior student athletic trainers.
Next, Mrs. Brianna Green. Former superintendent, William Lewis. Former senior, Dr. Lewis.
We will now be recognizing Alice High School girls track area and regional qualifiers with Coach Gaza.
Good evening. Good evening.
Good evening. Tonight we recognize our girls track individuals who actually qualified for area and qualified for regional. As a final name, come up here. Some guys are here, they're actually putting something on 7 and 4 today. Let me make sure. I would like to thank the board. I would like to thank our administration. And thanks to Melvin, our secretary, who were out there. A lot of people will be getting done at a track meet. You can go pay all the stuff and all the laser fees and deals and everything. And keep record of that. What's that piano? What's that piano?
following coaches for helping our girls team. Coach Lynn Leonard Pittman, middle assistant and home coach. Coach Cameron Cox, long and kindergarten coach. Coach Tasha Valdez, pilot coach. Coach Tim Miller, shot and voice coach. Coach Marisa Jimenez, ladies first and boys coach. Coach Marcela Camacho, business coach. Coach Joseph Rodriguez, ladies shot and voice. Coach Raul Teeter Miguel, football coach. And the college soccer boys coach for Pepperdine Junior for working alongside me and always reading on our girls program. All right, so let's go ahead and get started with recognizing our team and all their success. First and foremost, we're starting with our seniors. Senior Deandra Maldonado. She is a regional qualifier district runner-up in the 300 hurdles and also academic all-district. Congratulations. Senior Kristen Earl, regional qualifier, area runner-up and district champion in the 300 hurdles, academic all-state, academic all-district, and voted into the Texas High School Coaches Association academic all-state team. Congratulations, Kristen. Moving on to our juniors. Junior Brooke Castillo, regional qualifier in the 4x200, 4x100 relay, regional finalist in the 4x300 relay, and district champion in the 4x100, 4x200, 4x100 relays, and on top of that, academic all-district. Congratulations, Brooke. Junior Kaylin Zavallos, regional qualifier in all 500 events, not available for the 4x100 relay, 4x100 relay, regional finalist in the 4x100 relay, and district champion for the medals in the 4x100 relay, 4x100 relay. On top of that, she is our new school record holder in the National that was standing for a long time. It was now 17 feet, 11 and 3/4 inches. And on top of that, also academic all-district. Congratulations, Taylor. Junior Latoya Diaz, regional qualifier in the 4x200 relay, regional finalist in the 4x100 relay. She was the area 4x100 champion in the 4x200 relay and the 4x100 relay. And she was also the district champion in the 400 flash and 4x100 relay as well as academic all-district. Congratulations to Victoria. Next up, we have junior Milena Garcia, regional qualifier in the 4x100 relay, 4x100 relay, and regional finalist in the 4x100 relay. Area and district gold medalist champion in the 4x100 relay and the 4x200 relay, as well as academic all-district. Congratulations, Milena.
Now we'll have Coach Leviat up to the podium to recognize our boys and girls powerlifting regional and state qualifiers.
All right.
One more time for the,
Roll call today. If you don't know what to start, we can roll it out. I don't know the school board, which we thank you so much, and for both of them on the room with us. I truly, been blessed this year. I feel, this is a unique year for me, and I'm super excited. I love sport, part of it, and pushing for a long time. And, this year was very special for me. I had one of my best years, with powerlifting. The boys and girls program was amazing. Really love the girls program, the girls were 5-0. They were regional, everyone else had a team, and they were a very big team in the state of Texas out of 100 teams. So now, we're here this season, and we had 7 boys pop out of the regional championship, and we had 6 boys over state championship with that one, 2 silver medals. So we're really important to move out of the world. This year, the plan was we put a silver medal with 7 weeks of regionals. She was a state champion, and she also got a third place at the third place meeting. And then, she was part of the 17 regionals, fifth place regionals, and she was a 7th place team with this. Next one, we have Kira Salinas. Kira was a regional champion in the world half and regionals, and placed 5th place at the same meet with part of the 3rd place team state. Next one, we have Leo Chapa. Leo Chapa was a #1 ranked regional qualifier at the regionals. She was also a previous year, we were later season, and we were glad she was stronger in the paper. Next week, we tested Lala. She was a part of the regional team at 7th place, and she got 3rd place for regional meeting. Thank you. Next up, we have Savannah Koya. She was a regional qualifier. She placed 4th in regionals and was a part of the 7th place regional team. Next up, we have Miranda Alvarado. Miranda placed qualified for the regionals, and she also a part of the all-state academic team. Recipient.
Now we have Coach Lansdale with Alice High School boys basketball.
Thank you. I'm the young man who head boys basketball coach here at Alice. Just want to congratulate the guys on a good season. We were 21-12. I think that was the first one of the season in 26 years for Alice. We just started to look at the qualify for the playoffs for the third year in a row. We're talking about Joaquin Luna, who's not with us, he's a senior. Coach Ramirez, also a senior, not with us today. Jeremiah Costas. Next we have Len Ryan. Next we have Calvin Villarreal, he's not here. Calvin was first in all district. He was third team all South Texas. Next we have Ryan Homde. Ryan was all district. Mason Trevino also not with us. Mason was 17 all district. He was also honorary mention all South Texas. Sophomore Pedro Reese. Sophomore Lucian Cruz. Not with us. Who was sophomore Billy Rada. June was the district junior of the year. And freshman Grace Hoffman was about sick today. And then our manager, Nico, he also can do everything without that guy. He does everything we ask him to do and more. But this year, Alice County's basketball. Thank you.
Thank you, Coach. We're going to continue now with our fine arts programs. We're going to start with our students in the visual arts scholastic event, and that will be announced by Mr. Jesus Rosales.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Mr. Rosales, teacher at Alice High School. Kathleen Stryer. Also, certificate in Management and Engineering. Then I have Olivia Garza, who also received a certificate in every level in the past state, and she's signed with us today.
We now have Stephen Garcia to recognize our honors there.
The legal superintendent of schools, Mr. President, President, Board of Trustees, thank you very much for your this high school level. And review our achievements, Mr. Garcia could not be here today, so I will be speaking on his behalf for the high school honors band. These students at UIO competed in triple exit on stage and in sight reading. There was a total of 6 judges, 3 in each room, and they were judged on a rating of 1 to 5, 1 being the best and 5 being the lowest. And the honors band earned 3 straight ones on stage. And there was a sight reading, and they had 7 minutes to learn a brand piece in a never seen before. And the judges also judged them on that performance, and they earned 3 straight ones on that. And so a total of 6 straight ones for the honors band. Congratulations. We first have one of this. This is your high school honors band students.
Squeeze. Maybe to the side. Your shoulders.
Guys, put your lap in on this side, your left shoulder. Did you feel all of us?
We'll now continue with the symphonic band with Ms. Christine Rodriguez. Christian.
Good evening, everybody. My name is Christian Rodriguez, and I'm the director of the Dallas High School Symphony Band. These students have been working very hard throughout the school semester preparing for UIL contests and sight reading. They went through 14 weeks of after-school sectionals on top of all of our in-class instruction that we have been working on. There were a total of 6 judges, 3 on stage and 3 in the sight reading. That judgment on a scale of 1 through 5, 1 being the best rating and 5 being the lowest. students earn straight ones from all three judges, earning 3 superior ratings. We then transition to the sight reading room, where the students have 8 minutes to learn a song they have never seen before or prepared. After the 8 minutes, a different set of judges came in and awarded the band again 3 straight ones, superior ratings, earning sweepstakes for everybody tonight. Our first student is Katie Flores. Julia Gonzalez. Peyton Bermuda. Lily Flores. Julia Carolina. Alex Smith. Gabriel Pacheco. Caitlin Sharp. And Catherine Sharp. Which is the Alex Smith Fighters.
Get your time.
Thank you very much, Mr. Rodriguez. Now we have a women ensembles. Mr. Nathan Willis.
Thank you, Mr. Our honors high school girls ensemble competed in early April in the competition for junior Alice, and as you heard in the previous event, on stage, they earned 3 straight ones from all 3 judges, and in sight reading, they earned all those 3 straight ones in sight reading. Very good, and before I go into this game, how sweepstakes works for high school bands is if the entire band earns the straight ones at the regional marching contest, and if the top band earns straight ones in concert season, it gets it control of the sweepstakes band for the entire school year. And I learned today that Alice ISD has a consecutive 74 years of straight ones.
Turn it this way. Overlap shoulders. You guys can do whatever you want.
You can be anywhere.
Congratulations, kids.
Yes, that's amazing.
Thank you so much to all the bands. We know that we will continue to excel and make it a 76-year tradition. Now we have the board choir, and that will be done by Mr. Joel Hammond.
He is. He's coming. Matthew.
Thank you, Superintendent, Board, appreciate y'all's support for our program. Mr. Dixon, amen. Let's get it, amen. Anyway, I want to say thank you to this group of guys. As totally couldn't make it this evening, but they gave me everything I asked for. We have 6 minutes in the second room. And the only thing that we use for our instrument is our voice and our hand signs. And these gentlemen ran straight ones inside me, straight ones on stage in concert. We're very proud of the houses. We've had a 10-race choir during the contest, and we had one this year, and it was 2-6. Our first. Zachary Orlando, not here to make it, couldn't make it, Matthew Cannon. Angela Lee couldn't make it. Joshua Solis couldn't make it. Mark Sherrill couldn't make it. Christian Martinez. Sanchez could not make it, and Troy Bear.
Continuing with the Willis Choir, Mr. Danny Dixon. Woo!
Well, I know we do wrong with celebrating the students. You hear us and start with our stories that talk about growing, show the road for the to the next, and we talk about moving from needs to masters. You don't have a sweepstakes that you have to go without moving to the master's level. It's a unique, significant achievement, and I couldn't be proud of them. This road choir was actually the third one. When we started out this semester, we were going as a mixed choir, boys and girls combined. And then I decided it would be better move for us to shift and divide the two groups to make it more competitive. So they had to completely change how they approached cycling. Complete paradigm shift for them. And I'm so proud of them. Straight ones on stage, straight ones cycling, and I had for the first time ever a cycling judge say, wow, when they were finished. Our first student,
I know you do. It's going to be.
Priscilla Field.
Now we invite Michelle Martin to recognize our Alice High School Strutters dance team.
Good evening, everyone. Tonight I would like to recognize the Strutters dance team. This team is one of the most hardworking girls who will ever meet, from practicing morning and afternoons for long hours to do what they love. They all have an enormous amount of passion and dedication for this organization and the legacy that they are leaving behind for the future Strutters. At this time, I would like to present each one of them for accomplishments of earning the National Grand Champion first place at Showtime International Dance Competition.
we have Mr. Juan C. Gonzalez, the Dallas High School Biology Program.
Hello, everybody. Thank you so much for having me. Thank you for all members, Coach Gibson, and Community Academy, parents. Thank you all so much for all the support that you've shown to our students throughout this year. I want to recognize my students today for their participation in the annual Biology Festival, which was last month. We were in Rocktown, and our students received a superior rating, rating of 41. And we were pretty good.
We have concluded our student recognitions, and I don't know if you noticed that some of these students were up here multiple times. So that means that they are very much engaged in different extracurricular activities as well as academically excellent. Our last recognition of the evening is the recognition of the water burger of Alice and Rosanna Indiana. So now I invite Dr. Ana Garcia to the podium.
Good evening.
Good evening. I am going to recognize Whataburger and specifically Rosanna Mendiola. I found out earlier that Ms. Mendiola was out of town and will not be here. She was going to try and send someone, but I've been looking and I don't believe I saw anybody from Whataburger. But anyway, I just wanted to let you know that Rosanna Mendiola and Whataburger have been an outstanding partner with Alice ISD. They provided many items to benefit the students of Alice ISD. Whataburger and Ms. Mendiola provided donations to open the Coyote Food Pantry. Through their incentive feeding student success. The food pantry helps to feed Alice ISD students and families that are in need of food items. Whataburger and Ms. Mendiola also provided funds for attendance incentives as well as for snacks for Alice ISD. Finally, Whataburger and Ms. Mendiola provided breakfast tacos during STAR testing to some campuses so that students would have a good breakfast before testing. So Alice ISD would like to recognize Whataburger and Ms. Rosanna Mendiola and her staff for going above and beyond to provide Alice ISD students with encouragement and motivation to help students achieve success. And
Thank you, Dr. Garcia. Yes, they've been very, very supportive of our students in getting them ready for anything, whether we're asking them for academics or for extracurricular. They've been very generous. The next item that we have is a presentation and an academic update. We invite Dr. Sinorio Cantu, principal of William Adams Middle School, to give a presentation. Just a reminder, the board asked for us to have our administrators share how they're preparing students for success at their schools. Last month we had Dr. Kumar from Alice High School, and tonight we have Dr. Cantu. So sir, the floor is yours.
Thank you for having me this evening. I'm so honored to Dr. Cantu of William Adams Middle School. Thank you, Board President, members of the board, superintendent of schools, Dr. Davio, and members of the audience. Today I will give you some insightful information of all of the hard work that students, parents, and our teachers have been doing at William Adams for empowering students for academic growth and success. So our vision at William Adams is to make sure that we work with students and provide them with opportunities for the same goals. We work with parents. We also support staff in order to create a safe environment so that they can go ahead and make sure that we are academically suitable and meet our social needs in order to prepare them not only for high school but also for college and careers. And we do this by working with our students and parents daily. So the next four slides you can see here is some academic data that we are providing for you. And that data is data from the core area subjects and reading, math, social studies, and reading. And it will compare the scores from STAR from last year, for example, in the fourth quarter, to this year's benchmark number 2. So for example, 6th grade, we have the students that when they were in 4th grade, they took the STAR in April, and they scored a 68.89%. And in February, when they took the benchmark, they scored a 63.40, which might add that they were not teaching all the curriculum, so this is probably where it should be at that point in time. However, 7th grade and 8th grade did very well, not only in the approaches, needs, and masters. The next subject area is math, and that is one of our focal areas. So if we look at math, we look at 6th grade and 7th grade. Again, very right where we're supposed to be. They also had, for example, 57.59% in 6th grade, and as 5th graders, and as 6th graders, when we took the benchmark, they scored 48.10. They scored a little bit low, but they're actually right where they're supposed to be because they have not finished all of the curriculum in 6th grade and 7th grade. One of the areas that they needed some supporting is computational skills, and we'll talk about that in just a moment. However, our 8th graders did better, and they're doing much better than their 6th and 7th grade. And then, of course, our algebra 1, which scores really did jump from last year. Our social studies and science, we're very proud of where they are at the moment. For science, for example, they have 38.60%, and they scored a 62.5 in benchmark number 2. And then, of course, also our social studies, which scored a 37.78, and at the benchmark level, they scored a 49.80. And still continue to do very well in the needs and the masters. So after looking at the data, we are looking at what is it that we can do to support our teachers and to make sure that we're supporting our students in the process. And one is that we have the opportunity to work, our team instruction had the opportunity to work with the teachers on disaggregating the data and also to provide services for them as far as what is it that we need, what is our data telling us in order to create a plan of action. One of the things that we made is to ensure that we have certified teachers in great areas, great areas of math, for example, and we hired a teacher in 8th grade. We also had some support from central office for RLA, and that was going to help us in math. And then our support executive team that would come in and have discussions with the instruction and myself to move the work forward. We also had different types of meetings, for example, the weekly professional learning community, or PLC, where we provided trainings for teachers based on what we saw in the classrooms and what teachers needed to help on for instructional strategies. We also had collaborative planning meetings for instruction and our assistant principals with me, with teachers who plan engaging lessons to make sure that students were engaged through the process and not just participating. And then we also had our leadership team meetings where we discussed the disaggregated data, patterns and trends, and we did comparisons and try to figure out where the gaps were. We also had faculty meetings that were held every month of the first week of the month, and those faculty meetings were actually problem-solving meetings to make sure that we build community and boost morale for our teachers. And then we also had principals meetings district-wide where I would bring back the information to my leader instruction and my assistant principals so that we can disseminate that information to our community, campus community. We also had administrative meetings where we focused on classroom visit data, what we saw, what teachers needed support with, in particular the instructional strategies and also the classroom management skills that we needed. And then last but not least, we also had, we supported and implemented a program called the Summit K-12 that Dr. Maria brought in to actually empower students to be stronger with listening, speaking, reading, and writing, and specifically focused for our emergent learners. The next couple of slides deal with the requirements that we have to plan, or a plan of action for each of the core area subjects. And so, what is it that we did in order to make sure teachers plan to get students ready for STAR? And that was the long 10-day review, and that's called the STAR Blitz. And we focus with reading, we have to focus on the editing and revising, short and extended responses, and activating vocabulary. And then, of course, the following were the teachers that we focused on. Sixth graders, as we saw earlier, did not fare as well as seventh and eighth graders in reading, and that was because the short and extended responses were a little bit difficult for them to identify. Should I write a long extended response, or should I write a short extended? We're still babies, and we're trying to, we have to create a different method of instructional, providing them with instruction. And so when we did, especially, we saw the need for our special education students, or our special class, and then also the group of students that, the target of students that need some help. So therefore, we had our special ed department pull students to work with small groups, and then we also had our 7th grade teachers work with our 6th grade students and pull them into groups to work with extended and short responses, and also revising and editing, so that all of us are working together as a team. You also have the math plan. The math also focused on the learning review for the STAR Blitz. And here with math, the most important thing is the basic computation. It's the multiplication and division. And of course, they looked at the disaggregated data shows that those were the teachers that we needed most focus on. So our 6th and 7th grade science teachers did work with my 7th grade teachers to scaffold and spiral in the computational skills during the grown-ups. So they work together as a team, a great little team. For algebra, again, did work with them to STAR Blitz, and they also were focused on computational skills. And then we also had social studies. Social studies is a little bit different because social studies is a little bit dry. And so we have to make it a little bit more engaging in our focus, because our focus actually was remembering facts and events that happened in history, and not only that, but the cause and effect of each of those events that happened. And so our teachers have to be pretty creative. And so I know I'm not from the central office, have given us the opportunity to work with the ECSD2 Center to provide us with GT training for instructional strategies. And that's exactly what our teachers attended. And they created lessons that were more like game-like, remembering facts, and children or our students were more apt to remember the facts. Then we also have the science plan. For science, we focused on roaming 10-day review, but not only did we focus on the roaming, but we also used sensors as a resource. And our focus there was vocabulary and hands-on for experience. We had something that we did different this year was called a brain dump. The brain dump is almost like listening things as fast as everything you know about space, or everything you know about a certain density. But not only do you have to list those things, but you have to find comparison and contrast and looking for gaps as well as making connections. And so that was something that was a little bit different than we did last year. And during the break of high school, our CTE department, through Annalisa Vasquez, we worked together and created a plan to take introduce and expose our students for college and career. So she took them to Texas A&M University in Kingsville and Coastal Bend. These are some of the pictures, for example, at the Expo Richard in Rockstown in September. This is them, our children at Kingsville University, where they actually did go to a huge library to look at their resources and archives and learn that Google is not what is used for research. So they really had a lot of fun. We actually thanked when they got back to campus. You have Delmar, and this is the firefighter academy, paramedic emergency medical technical, and then we're also engaging in those situations. Because they have what is it? Yes, simulations in order for them to engage. This is the dental hygiene. I have a lot of dentists that want to be dentists, and so they're telling us to go down the hall and doing high fives. And this is a nursing program. So we actually want to start getting ready for you for high school, and then of course cybersecurity. One of the things that we have done, and this is something that they really love, the independence of board learning. I'm sure parents and are like, well, like that, but they love the fact that he back and I can't wait to get to the room. So one of the great things that we did this year that was different is our college career expo. And the most important thing about this is that we have our community partnerships working with our schools and teaching our children what it takes to be, a dental hygienist or whatever it is in their office. So we had several partnerships from our community, and our kids dressed up, some of them wore a tie, and so I really enjoyed it. This, we did register our students in 5th grade, so all the 5th graders are registered. And all of our existing 6th graders registered for 7th, and all our existing 7th graders registered for 8th grade. And so all the course letters have been provided to parents, and this is just a timeline provided for you. We do have something that is a little bit different this year. We're introducing 2 new courses. First of all, let's talk about the 6th grade advanced class that we actually are teaching currently. And so our 6th graders in that cohort are actually taking 7th grade math curriculum. So they go advanced to 7th grade, where they will be taking 8th grade math curriculum. And they're actually leading towards the path of Algebra 1. So Algebra 1, you'll see, is currently offered and it's going to be, and it's actually very successful. One course that we have added through the opportunity because of Dr. Bonita, she is instrumental in this, is the POC English 1, being brought to 8th grade students, and mostly biology 8th grade students. And we do this because we want to make sure that we not only expose the children to high school courses so that they can have room to take college courses, dual credit, ECHS, CTE, and that they're ready for college career. And then we're also giving them the opportunity to take the TSIA2 in 8th grade that is offered currently in 9th grade and above, so that they can go in and have that opportunity to get that CCMR. The next slide that we see here is the exam dates for Algebra 1, Biology, and English 1, POC. And those are exams that are the criteria for the POC. We did offer the PSAT in the fall, but there were some students that had some adjustments that needed to be made, and they weren't quite ready, so we retested them in the spring. And we were also targeting testing children, which was today and tomorrow for GT, and for the credit card exam for Spanish, and that usually is recommended by the Spanish teacher and also our fluent English bilingual students. Our fractions for discipline, I broke it into 2 sessions, infractions and then consequences. So what are the most infractions that we're seeing at Rams? And so I compared it to a blue for disruptive behavior. And so, and what does that look like? And that for me is the introduction of the classroom. And so how do we train teachers, and working with Marina, to bring in a program to support teachers and train teachers in classroom management? The other one is the consequences, and consequences that we only have is in-school suspension, out-of-school suspension, and also DAP. And as you can tell, 2 out of the 3 have been considerably low. But this year, what we did do is we kept more students in school because we're looking at growth for this year, and if the students are not in school, they're not learning. So even though some students are in school suspension, our teachers would go in and get the students out, they take them to their class, work with them, provide them with instruction, and then after class is over, they would walk them back to the classroom. So you can see the numbers are just a little bit high, but it's because of what was needed. So what are we going to support our students, and what are we going to support our parents, and what are we going to support our teachers? So the very first thing that we do is go back to the drawing board. Are our systems working? And if they're not working, and our policies are not working, then what can we do to make sure that we're implementing them with fidelity and that we're fair with all students? And that's exactly what we did at the beginning of the year. We have implemented something called Positive Behavior Intervention Supports, or PBIS, and that is a flowchart that actually targets what teachers are responsible for in the classroom, what teachers' interventions look like, and then also what are the infractions that are mandatory for an assistant principal to deal with. So, and then we're also, I'm working with Maria and also Ms. Moreno, Dr. Moreno, and working with bringing some professional development for teachers. And then we're also providing services for those identified students that are reoccurring students. And so through the social workers, we're providing services not only to the students, but also to parents. And also providing counseling, guidance counseling lessons, and supporting with truancy. We also have, I do meet with them once every 2 weeks to make sure that they give me an update on how children are doing. Our attendance has been higher than they were, how attendance was shown last year. Now, if you look, the red is actually this year, the blue is last year. So it is better than what it was. However, in May, the star is over my children. We're like, school is over, so we need to know a little bit. I know I had a conversation with the superintendent today to make sure, so I created a little plan of action to make sure that our attendance gets better. And some of the preventative measures that we do take are here. We do call parents every day. We keep a log just in case for evidence or TA when they come to visit. We do have home visits that my social workers go to weekly. And then, of course, they provide one-on-one counseling sessions, not only for academics, but also for attendance and the importance of attendance. Not only to our students, but also to our parents. And then we also refer parents to our food pantry and Coyote Closet. We do have Saturday Academy or Saturday School for those kids that need to make up instructional hours so that they can make up some work and catch up on their assignments. And of course, last but not least, we take them to truancy court, but that's the last thing we want to do. So what type of incentives do we have going on at our school? So there's 2 types of incentives. Payroll incentives, which work better, and they seem to actually raise the attendance percentage higher than when they have to do it for themselves. So they work better as a team. I noticed that really quickly. And so we do have, so they actually wanted visit those parks, and then we wanted to go to Henderson Park, and so we also raffled bikes at our SART rally. Last but not least is the students that they covered the month of May. We still have a lot of things to do out to our students, and so well deserved, because they work very hard. Our students come to school, and it is just, you get to class, and it's learning 24/7. So when they get to elective classes, they like to, I tell my teachers in my elective classes, don't be so hard on them. They work for 4 hours in four areas. So we still have to celebrate their participation and engagement. And so the last thing that we're doing is we actually thank our students for their student conduct at the EOI taken to the natatorium. Any questions?
Thank you, Dr. Cantu. If there's no questions for Dr. Cantu, are there any questions on the safety and student services part? Or the business and operations with revenues and expenditures? I know Mr. Michael Hinojosa has an update on the facilities project, so Mr. Hinojosa.
Good evening, thank you for your time all night. Just wanted to give you an update on some of the projects we got going on. First of all, our AC units, we are addressing those daily and keeping a close eye on that. Going to the third quarter, I know that I mentioned in the last meeting that those units and everything associated with AC is going to grow. For the project there at the weight room, the firehouse, that's in progress, so we're looking at probably next week on completion date. And then, as far as the project for the restrooms at Piazza High School, that's looking, I'm reaching out to a couple more vendors. I consider that a major project, so I'm going to reach out to a couple, couple of co-op vendors. I got 2 currently, and because of the amount of work that's going to need to be done, breaking into walls, and I guess that's the existing funding. But you never know what you're going to encounter, so I put that all of this. And for the land project, sorry, we're probably about 50% done on the outside demo portion of that. We're probably about 2 weeks out. I was just appointed up here right before the meeting, when Mr. Nick, one of the phones there, and transaction windows next week along with the bullet resistant windows, so that's where we're at. Any questions?
No, thank you, sir. Appreciate it. Do we have any questions for Mr. Dixon on the fine arts update? If not, I do invite Coach Castellanos up. He does have a quick little update on athletics, but we really want to explain to the community one of the initiatives that Alice ISD is very proud of to be starting for the upcoming school year, and that's Unified Champion Schools and Unified Sports. So, Coach.
Good evening, guys. We get this working. There it is. So Unified Sports, we're going to be Unified Sports in the fall. It's UIO sanctioned, it's Unified Basketball and Unified Track and Field. Looking at the background of Unified Sports, it's been around since 1989. And it's a combination of kids that have intellectual disabilities combined with kids that do not have intellectual disabilities, regular kids, and called Unified Sports. In 2021, There was a young lady in Brownsville, Texas, named Zoya, and it's called Zoya as well. It's Senate Bill 776, which mandated school districts or URL and PTA to come up with new opportunities for kids that have intellectual disabilities to participate in some sports. So that was a lot of 2021. We're seeing a lot more school districts start to participate in unified sports. One thing we did in the area of Kingsville, which right down the road, was participating in unified sports. Gordon Portland is now participating in unified sports. Taft is participating in unified sports. There's a lot of schools down south, Roswell, there's one of the buildings, and that's where it started. A lot of schools up north. I think it's just a matter of time before we see a lot of school districts within our area that jump on the unified sports bandwagon. Now, in order to compete in unified sports, you have to be a unified champion school. So, a couple of weeks ago, we applied to be a unified champion school and we did qualify. Now, with that, we have to create an environment amongst our high school that shows acceptance, shows different activities that we are doing to combine our kids that have intellectual disabilities with our regular kids. For example, we do a lot of PE already, adaptive PE. There's other opportunities for our kids, club, chess club type stuff with the payment announcements that you can involve kids that have disabilities. But it's going to close the gap amongst the socializing with kids that have intellectual disabilities with our regular kids. It gives our regular kids an opportunity to build relationships with these kids. So back to in 2021, we now sanctions unified sports, basketball and track and field maybe. We just identified 57 of our kids from grounds up to high school that have an intellectual disability. So next week we will meet with those kids, we will meet with those parents, and see if we can gather interest to see if they are willing to participate in these unified sports. Now, along with being a unified champion school comes funding from the state. They take care of uniforms, they take care of meals, they take care of lodging if needed. So it's amazing to give our kids that have intellectual disabilities combined with our regular kids to be able to close the gaps of those relationships. I think it's an important for us to move forward with unified sports. Any questions?
So for example, in basketball, you would have 3 special education students on the court with 2 non-special education students. And so there's 5 kids on the court playing against 5 other kids from another district. And they go all the way to regionals, area levels, all the way to the state level for competitions as well.
Since it's sanctioned by URL, these kids have to have physicals. The coaches have to be certified in order to coach these kids. They have practices on a daily basis. They compete locally. And like the lady said, there is what they call a championship series, which is the playoffs. I went to state track and field, state track and field meetings a couple of weeks ago. Very hard to see those kids work together as unified. And I just think it's going to be something special here now, so I really think it's going to take off here in South Texas in the next few years.
Any questions for Coach? Thank you, Coach.
Thank you.
That concludes our presentation. Mr. Bettis. Just any other information on miscellaneous, and no, we don't have any.
Okay, so we're going to move on to item 7, which is the consent agenda. All items in the consent agenda are acted upon in one motion. Upon a board member's request, any item of the consent agenda shall be moved to the action portion of the regular agenda. So at this time, do I have a motion? We have a motion by Mr. Molina. Is there a second? Second by Mr. Zamora. Any discussion? All in favor? Aye. Any opposed? Motion carries. We're going to go on to item 8, which is the action items.
So at item number 8A, consideration and possible action of a resolution canvassing the returns and declaring the results of the bond election.
A resolution canvassing the returns and declaring the results of the bond election held on May 4th, 2024, Proposition A, the issuance of $38 million in bonds bonds for schools, stadium facilities. Early votes in person were 741 for and 525 against. Early votes by mail absentee, 25 for and 43 against. Election day votes, 362 for, 496 against. So a total of 1,128 for and 1,064 against. Undervotes, if any, there was one undervote, and a total votes casted of 2,192 votes. So at this time, I need a motion for canvassing the returns and declaring the results of the bond election. So I have a motion by Mr. Molina. Is there a second? A second by Mr. Ramon. Any discussion? All in favor? Aye. Any opposed? Motion carries.
With item 9, action 8B, to discuss and take possible action to approve a plan of finance to issue unlimited tax school building bonds and authorizing the district staff and consultants to prepare and distribute all documents and take all action deemed necessary in connection with preparing for the issuance of such bonds. I now invite Mr. Behavior, our financial advisor, to explain our next steps.
Good evening, Dr. Davina, staff, Mr. Bettis, and members of the board. For the record, Robert Behavior, financial consulting, financial advisor for the school district. This evening, presenting the plan of finance limited tax school building bond series 2004. All the board is considering this evening is allowing my firm, bond counsel Carl Parker, to work with Dr. Davina, Ms. Sanchez, the underwriters, and any other consultants involved in financing. We're looking to sell bonds, and notice on page 2, the preliminary plan of finance consists of page 2 tax rate impact analysis. Our goal when we sell the bonds is to not have an INS tax rate increase on column L. We want to maintain the same INS tax rate. Roughly 44.7 cents. And notice on column L, row 9 is at 44.70. Once we sell the bonds on column E, we'll have principal and interest payments on column E. Our goal is to maintain that same INS tax rate. We're estimating about 25 years, about 4.6%. And again, on column E is principal and interest payments. Once we receive the property values on column B, row 9, we will price the financing. We return to page 3. Price the financing on August the 12th. On the timetable at the very bottom, I believe Dr. Giving August the 12th is a regular school board meeting. So that morning we'll work with the underwriters, their attorney, underwriters council, McCall Parker, Dr. Giving, sell the bonds on August the 12th. Come back that evening, and at that evening, at that board meeting, is when the board will be considering the financing as final. All you're doing today is allowing us to work together as a group, submit the permanent school fund bond application by the end of the month, have our rating due diligence calls in July, and come back and price on August the 12th that morning. That evening, we'll have the board meeting, and that's when we'll consider the financing as final. The interest rate will be locked in, the principal and interest payments will be fixed, locked in from year 1 all the way down to year 25. There is flexibility if we need to shorten up, the property values coming higher than expected, we can shorten up the maturity. Or they come a little lower than expected, we can probably extend it, but right now we're looking at 25 years. And again, if that item is approved on August the 12th, the board will receive the money on September the 11th, roughly $38 million. If you turn to page 4 of the working group, you have the issue of the school district financial advisor, bond counsel, the underwriters are Cabrera Capital Markets, Hilltop Securities, and SWBC. Underwriters council is picked by the senior underwriter Cabrera. When this item is approved, we'll contact them and they'll let us know who their attorney is going to be. Paying agent will be BOKF. I know it's a lot of information, but again, we are not approving to sell the bonds this evening. We're not approving the interest rate, nor the tax rate, nor the property values. All of this considering is allowing us to work together in a group, Dr. Green, the Sanchez, the underwriters, and the attorneys to get ready to sell the bonds on August the 12th. Any questions from the board members? Dr. Green?
Where are the underwriters from?
I'm sorry?
Where are the underwriters from?
The underwriters, SWBC is headquarters in San Antonio. Hilltop Securities is headquarters in Dallas. Whereas Capital Markets is headquarters in Chicago. All three have offices in San Antonio. And there was numerous underwriters that submitted information to Dr. Delino, the former CFO. The top of Dr. Delino, I believe these three firms are solid and strong and be able to raise the capital, sell the bonds for the school district, and raise the capital, the funds to start the project.
Thank you.
So do we have a motion this time? Oh, we got about 3 people here. We have a motion by Mr. Ramon. Is there a second? And a second by Mr. Molina. Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries.
I appreciate your time. Thank you so much this evening. And again, congratulations on the successful bond election. These projects are hard to pass in the state of Texas, and I applaud Dr. Trujillo and each of you members of the board and staff for a successful bond election. Congratulations. Great evening.
I'd like to just thank the community for going out there and supporting the bond. I know definitely we had questions, which every community member has a right to ask questions, but I want to make sure that everyone knows that we're making history tonight. It's been 77 years since the last board approved for a stadium, and so I think that the community is looking forward to having a new stadium for our community and our students. Again, I want to thank the community because it was through good information and facts that people were able to make an informed decision. So again, thank you to the board, thank you to the community for voicing their decision. And at the end of the day, we're going to have to do what the community voted on, and that's to build a stadium. At the end of the day, the community has asked that we build a stadium, and as a body of individuals, we have to comply. So thank you very much.
Okay, we're going to move on to 8C.
And 8C is consideration and possible action to purchase safety exterior doors for Alice High School. The door, Mr. Kubala, if there's any questions for you on this one, but we are just needing to replace the doors and update them. And it's the 3 doors in the front of the building, correct, sir?
Yes,
I have a motion by Mr. Ramon. Is there a second? Second by Mr. Pena. Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. So we move on to item 9, close an executive meeting or called in accordance with the following provisions set forth in Texas Government Code 9A, pursuant to Texas Government Code Section 551.074, personnel matters. 9A1, presentation and discussion of new hires. 9A2, presentation and discussion of retirement. 9A3, presentation and discussion of resignations. 9A4, personnel update regarding investigations. 9B, pursuant to Texas Government Code Section 551.071 and 551.074, consultation with attorney and discussion regarding renewal of campus professional staff contracts for the 24-25 school year. 9B1, probationary contracts. 9B2, term contracts. 9C, pursuant to Texas Government Code Section 551.074 and 551.071, consultation with attorney and discussion regarding the proposal to non-renew employee term contracts pursuant to Texas Education Code 21.206. 9D, pursuant to Texas Government Code Section 551.071, consultation with attorney and discussion regarding legal matters involving the 2024 bond. So it is 9:14 p.m. and we will be going to executive session.
the pitching to go like deep 3 games. You remember a lot of pitching, so like Ollie, he threw his 110 pitches. He maybe had a couple left, but he was burned. But Robert, he still had 33 pitches, and Jerry's Lot still had like 40, which he put him in, but he pitched Fuentes, and he pitched Joey Chapa, and he pitched Pacheco, and then he pitched Guzman. Now they had really but take nothing away from the Florida team. They were really good. When you just seeing them warm up and stuff, they're good. I think on Saturday. With Carn City, we went Thursday to Carn City. And then I had and then Friday we came to this one. And then Saturday to Catalyst. Actually, I think they'll take Cat Island too. They're good. Bishop's still in it. So they're going to play Tolosa. The one that's going to be good is either Santa Gertrudis and Porfirias. Or Galvano or Santa Gertrudis. that was posted on the Charlotte Facebook, but I was. Mhm. that was right there. I brought a lot, but I dropped it right away because it took so long. Or I had to left the cabinet. I went through what I had in the trash and there was one there, so I grabbed it and took it to the office. I left it there in the office for later. Like I said, it was just bouncing, wham, it was powerhouse, shattered. Over here, and then I'm just like, man, by the time I know it was 2 o'clock, whatever, and back to the other call, and she was about a meeting at the bar, and went over some stuff as far as like the match project with, they sent me a deal for the amount of money that the Thompson, and she was like, well, we knocked out this, and yeah, so she get me a list, and so they get the original art book, because we took out some stuff to see what kind of savings there was, because I think that's the money that they want to use to, leftover money, they want to use to do restrooms here in high school. Come to find out there's not as much as they thought it was going to be. So anyway, she wants to meet tomorrow with that, so, I'm printing out some stuff and then working on some of the annex stuff to help Kim with the safety stuff. Because he freaking out at ankle, so let me work on some of that. Anyway, it was just like that all day. By the time you know, it was already time to come over here. And I'm like, I don't have time to eat, so I brought that. Not knowing that. I was in a negative feeling because it was, I mean, I couldn't do that anymore. I'm trying to play it off. Hmm? 400 and then there was another one for 3 something. The one that I initially, I found out about was that circle, whatever, circle C or whatever it was, industry or camera, whatever. Yeah, so that's what they're using in Brooks County. And the director, the operations guy over there, the next trooper, JV, yeah, he was like, hey man, this one's like, he was showing me this stuff where, you put in red shirts, whatever, and it starts just picking up on that. And then if I'm looking at this guy, I want to see this guy, I can put a picture in picture so it puts him at the corner. So I can see him, like say out in the parking lot, but I can see what's going down the hall. Just, hey, this guy's supposed to fight this guy type deal, just to kind of see so I can see those. But, so it was like, man, I knew it was going to be a pretty penny. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Body cam. Body cam. And you see a lot of those, the technology part. There, that would be something to go to. Texas State Safety Conference. Anyway, the vendors are there, and but their clients, some of the radios, some of the phones, and walkie-talkies,
Not perfect.
Exactly, that's what the wire. See, that's what I think is going to happen with the, I don't think that system's going to work. Maybe it is, maybe it's, I don't know. We'll find out here pretty soon. We're having a meeting tomorrow for that one project as far as the access control, because they want to tie into understanding, the commander was saying that system there at Central is like 15 years old. But a lot of the schools that the Dallas area, Austin area, Frisco, you have the Dallas County, one of the training facilities in Frisco, so I mean, those dudes get taxes they get there. We went there one day just to check it out because we were going to Oklahoma. I said, you know, let's go to that. You remember that series that they used to show, like Mark Wahlberg and they had the Wahlbangers or Wahlburgers. They're eating. Well, there's one in Frisco. And kind of said, we're going to Winston, Oklahoma. And she's like, it's only an hour away. Let's go check it out. So we went. Got the burger. Well, it's right there. It's across the street from the Dallas Cowboys facility. I didn't know they had a little facility there. The practice facility. Wow, that's crazy. Kansas City.
He was playing at the University of Texas. And his locker room and everything. And he had a Super Bowl championship.
Oh,
It was like, it was ready to go.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
Sandra, for your note that I need to give you the list of records.
Oh, yeah.
Because you need to attach it to the
The certified agenda, to the certified agenda. Yes. Because not everybody's getting it. Just choose on the list. Yes. Especially you.
It is 10:23 p.m. and we are back for the executive session. We go on to item 11, announcements of action items. 11A, consider possible action regarding new hires. We have no new hires, so no action. We're going to move on to the next one. 11B, consider possible action regarding retirements.
I move that we accept the retirement of Anna Holmgreen as discussed in closed session.
No.
No.
Negative.
So we have a motion. Is there a second?
You guys actually kind of have to.
You
do have to accept it.
Nobody wants to do it.
We have a second by Ms. Barrera. Her many, many years of Alice ISD.
She's well deserved.
She's a
And she's still here at 10:30. Okay, so we had a motion and a second. Any discussion? Any more discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed?
I still say no.
Are you really a day or no?
Yeah.
He's a day, but can we have one day?
I'm hurt.
I'm hurt. Okay, so we're gonna go on to 11D, consider possible action regarding ongoing personnel investigations. There is no motion, so there will be no action. Item 11E, consider possible action to approve renewal of campus professional staff contracts for the 24-25 school year.
I move that we approve the renewal of campus professional staff term and probationary contracts as discussed in closed session.
We have a motion by Mr. Molina. Is there a second?
Second.
I have a second by Mr. Aviano. Any discussion? All in favor? Any opposed? Motion carries. We're going to move on to item number 11F. Consider possible action to propose the non-renewal of employee term contracts pursuant to Texas Education Code 21.206. There is no motion, so there will be no action. 11G, move on to 11G, consider possible action regarding legal matters involving the 2024 bond.
I move that we authorize administration and legal counsel to proceed as discussed in closed session.
A motion by Mr. Molina, is there a second? A second by Mr. Ramon. Any discussion? All in favor? Any opposed? Motion carries. So we're going to move on to item 12, which is adjourned, and it is 10:26 p.m. and this meeting is adjourned.
On to greeter pastors.
Thank you, Anna.
Congratulations.
And enjoy the chips and margaritas.
Can I go? Shucks. That's why you're leaving us.
Here, let me give you, yes, they signed everything, here it is.
Before your trip back home?
4 hours is a long time.
4 hours?
Two.
I was like, oh my God, we did a trip. I was like, you going to Austin? Or, I don't know if you want this. Thank you for your service.
Thank you, Charles. Yes.
You know it's going to be called Home Green City.
It's not over though, don't
No,
you?
no, no, no.
You still have a...
All of June
And tell your sister we appreciate her.
Support.
She's a fighter, man.
It was good.
When I saw it, I was like, oh my God, they're picking up poor Anna, right? And then all of a sudden she could, I was like, oh yeah, all right, cool, Mark, yeah.
And everybody was getting trapped.
Worry about her courage.
She's got it.